Little Joe, and I'm just here to say what's going on, bro. Thanks for joining the live. You're in for a surprise. You're in for a ride because this shit is tight, bro. This is all I do, and this is the life of Joe. This is my life, bro. All I do is rhyme, bro. Can't get them out of my mind, though. Sometimes I go insane and I get kind of frightened, bro. But it's okay. It's alright, yo. So, anyway, it's apocalypse. I'm very, very tired because the last 3 days I went to work in the middle of the night. That's what I do. I work at a concert venue and then I clean it and then I go home and then I can't sleep and shit. So then I start getting on the flows. And I've been doing that ever since I was about 12 years old. So this is the first episode of The Reckless Show. And I want to thank you for joining and watching. And hopefully it saves to my YouTube so people could come back and watch it. Because it's dope. And you're going to see what I do and what I don't. All right. So, anyways, last 3 nights I'm staying up all night, coming home, writing rhymes, putting them on a beat, rapping. So then I figured, okay, a lot of people don't like off the brain, but I kind of do because it's easier. I just say some shit, and then I save the shit, and I send it to my friends, and he jumps on it, and then bam, we slay the shit. And then we came up with it. I said, I'm reckless, and you're pay styles. I'm pay styles, anyways, too. But when we mix together, it's like reckless style, bro. Like I said, you should say this, something about this, freestyling while he's writing, because we reckless styling. And that's what we doing the shit reckless style. You know what I'm saying? Reckless records. And we merged recently with worldwide collaboration, so now it's reckless worldwide. And anybody could be reckless, because everybody is reckless, and everybody does have some kind of reckless past, and that's what Pestilence is doing, taking over reckless because he's you know, an infectious disease. He just takes over things. So he wants to be an owner of things. Apocalypse created it. So now we're battling, and I hate this shit because it's draining and shit. But he wants to take the shit. So let him take a shit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But this Joe on the flows, bro. This Joe slows. Because I thought Reckless was my company, my first company that I created, and it wasn't. Gee, listen. It was ever since I started spitting, I was just Joe, and I was just doing my own thing. Since I was 12 years old, walking home from Grant, spitting off the head. Yeah, people didn't even listen to my raps. And I thought, damn, that's like dead. It's like I said it for no reason, and nobody's recording, and everybody's just trying to think, man, do something else, because it ain't like you know how to sing and shit. And it's like, whatever. So then I started trying to get more clever and put bars in it and shit. And then I started spitting at Islands, and people were like, "Yo, dude, this dude's sick." And they became my friends and jumped on my tape. And I still got it right over there, even though it ain't that great. It's memories from back in the days. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I don't know what to do with my fucking rhymes. I just looked right up at the clock and it said 333, and that was divine. By the way, this is how I go through my mind, trying to navigate the way to see what my brain might have to say when I get to the end of the maze, because I'm just a rat in a rat race inside my fucking damn brain. Yo, people are hitting me up. I don't want to give a fuck. I'm trying to get rid of it, bruh, because they're popping up on my screen and I don't even know what I'm supposed to think. But anyway, even though I got some sleep last night and I feel okay, I still need some caffeine in me today. I'm kind of fiending in a way, like people with nicotine and you know, H. If you don't know what that is, that's okay. It's the shit they put in your veins to get you high. It's like a roller coaster ride. But I'm alright. I don't have no desire to try. That's how my mama died. Um. Anyway, let's change the subject. Go back to the last 3 nights. I got 2 hours of sleep the first night, grinding with stabbing a beat. We stabbed him. Yep. Actually, bro, we tag team the beat and we be bashing it because we've been the Legion of Doom, bro. We ain't leaving no room, you know. if he gets on a beat, I throw him at the end because he probably wouldn't leave any room for Joe, just like I didn't leave any room for him and Bro because I was supposed to get him and M Dub on the same song and it was an M Dub beat and I did wrong because I guess I overwrite. I don't know, man. It's okay sometimes because I just go off the mind. And when I do that first and I cut it at some point and I send it to him and he throws on a verse and the shit is just murked. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I don't even know how to share this. Let me share this. It's still going. All right, cool. Cause it's still going. All right, cool. Cause man, when I'm on TikTok and I go switch flip flop off the ads to send it to dog, then it ends, bro. And then it just ends the vlog. You know what I mean? I need to get my hair cut. Fuck it, I'm reckless. I just be doing all this shit every day, bro. But I slept in. It's like 10, bro. I don't even know which the fuck way to go. I'm just done rhyming. It's stupid. Too tired. Can't do it. But listen, yesterday I was flipping through apps, making art. You know, some of the shit was badass. And I would be flipping from this artist to that artist, trying to get them to, look at my shit. And then I'm posting it. And then I'm posting, going live and shit with Dez and just ripping it. Then I'm fucking like, where the fuck did those raps go, bro? They fucking were on TikTok and now they're gone, bro. I want to like save the shit so people go back and watch it because sometimes I just slay the shit. Yesterday I went insane and shit and ripped that shit for like 3 verses. And those are 3 hard verses I could have put on a beat and got stabby on it and bam, that's another song complete. So I can't do all that. Sorry, I know it's not all the flows are unique, but those 3 I lost and I feel kind of empty because those were with me at one point, and I gave them away, and they're gone, never to be heard again someday. So that's why I want to do it live and save it to the YouTube so you guys can see the recklessness and check this shit. Yo, wait till I turn into pestilence. But right now it's just Joe, and I'm fucking tired, bro. I ain't even trying to go off the dome. But listen, I'm flipping from fucking app to app, grinding, talking to artist, and then jumping on songs. You know, I got the M Dub song I just completed, the M Dub beat, fuck Ghostface Killer tribute. But then I left Stabby on red for a minute, like not really on red yet. My messages weren't going through because I was on live talking, not live. I went live with Dez, and then I went get off the phone with him, and then on the phone with fucking OD the Reborn, and then fucking then I get off the phone with him, and then I'm doing art, trying to hook up some Solomon Childs art, and then trying to jump over here, trying to go hook up for this COS dude, you know what I mean? And then fucking jumping back and forth, trying to impress somebody because I'm trying to get people to notice me, you know what I mean? And trying to get my fucking name out there. So I'm trying to do my thing, bro, and I'm chatting, I'm making art for my people in my group, my other people in my group, and then I'm fucking running around crazy. I haven't even left my bed yet. Just running in my right mind, man. It's the rat race, bro. But it's okay with Joe. It's pretty fine. It's alright. But I haven't even had time to do anything besides get up, use the bathroom, or my friend will come, want to smoke or something, chill, and I'm like, yeah, bro, and I'm like, I had it in the live because I'm like, we kept talking, we're talking to each other. It's like I don't have time really to do nothing because I'm like going from one thing to another to another to another. This is the way I do things. So I'm chatting with this artist, chatting with that artist. I'm jumping on a song and I'm sending in features. I just got the one with Young Jay done, Apocalypse. That shit's tight. He used my name as the name of the song, and fucking that shit was tight, bro. Um, I'm just, I'm a little out there. That's all I do. I mean, this year I plan on dropping a reclusive album. Because that's almost the point of me being in this group. If I'm not gonna be working and being an artist and repping the shit, like what I just put a spider on my art every now and then. Nah, man, let me drop a fucking album. I just need help picking beats and figuring out what do you want me to rap about. Like, why am I here? And so that's in the works. Red Paper Wasp album still in the works. But I'm doing my reckless shit, bro. I'm fucking been dropping. I got to finish the rest of Torn. It's written. You know what I mean? See, I got Famine hitting me up right now, and if I left Stabby on a fucking, I was trying to get on a song with him. That didn't happen. I, I'm jumping back and forth in these chats and shit, dude. I'm like, Captain, like people fucking hit me up left and right. So I can't do the hour phone calls anymore, y'all. Because it's like I leave people hanging, and then they're waiting on me either on some art or a track or something like that. So, but that's why I'm going live, so people could see what's up with me. You know what I mean? The life I live. Because like if I put this phone off and I start using on my other phone, which is always dead, I got this wireless charger that has to charge it, and this one's always dead. It's always like I have to leave it on the charger. That's why I can't get up. I can't go and shave. You know what I mean? I got to stay here right where the phone is at. You know what I mean? Where am I going anyways besides work? And it's the middle of the night. So I'm working on this shit. This is my job. You know what I mean? That's how I treat it. And I don't ever clock out. You know, I'll be using the bathroom and replying to people. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, dude. Um, I don't go grocery shopping. Sometimes I'll have money and I'm like, fuck, I need something to eat, and I have to just get something. That sometimes I have money is barely never, but I'm working and I'm grinding, bro. It's gonna pay off one day. Cause I read something that said, there's a little quote. I was doing some art when I crossed the artist's page and it said, "Do something today you're gonna be proud of next year, or whatever, something like that. Like that's gonna make a difference next year." And that's what I'm doing every day. I do anything. You know what I mean? So I'm trying, dude. But I wanted to play some music, but well, we'll see how this goes. But right now, I'm just trying to explain to people how fucking busy I am. My homie comes to visit. I don't get off the bed. I'm like, all right, he wants to go. Let's go get something to eat. Something to eat. I'm like, fuck, dude. I mean, you could have just brought it over. Like, I don't have like Wi-Fi. I don't have any service when I'm not here. Can't get a hold of nobody. And then people, my phone, I leave for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, come back, my phone's fucking all blown up, and I'm fucking behind people. Like, what's up with that art? What's up with this? What's up with that? And so I got to start charging people because you're pulling me away from my tasks, bro. You know what I mean? I got the rest of Reckless to build. The rest of the albums. I'm trying to get features and trying to get artists signed so they could help wreck it and I could put the stamp on it. You know what I mean? Because I don't have to be on every song. But fuck, dude, I got so much going on. People just don't understand. You know what I mean? Who's all out there? Drop some comments. Yeah. So I'm still live, which is cool. I'm gonna play a song since I can multi-app with this and let you guys know what we've been up to over here at the Reckless Show. But see, I've been so busy. I'm waiting on some art. I'm flipping from back from the chat to the chat GPT to try to get, do the art. And people, this is the thing, man. People are like, yeah, but it's AI though, because I'm trying to do, put the art together for stuff so we could drop it. And I'm like, well, I mean, first of all, dude, I don't have money. I was paying my art dude like $50 each art, bro. And I don't got it like that because I don't have any money to even fucking send my kids nothing or even get nothing to eat. So why could I? I can't sit in there and send. I want to drop at least 5 songs a week, which I make way more than that. 5 songs a week. Then there's 5 arts. That's 250 a week. That's 2,000 a month on art, dude. I don't got it like that. So yeah, I'm doing Chat GBT. So some of us are broke, and the way that I work, I can't be waiting on all this art because, dude, by the time I got art back from some people, the song isn't relevant anymore. It's like this was supposed to happen today, tomorrow, kind of shit. And then like a month later, I get the art, and it's like, oh, COVID's already fucking over, bro. It's been over for 2 years. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm trying to stay current with the current events and shit. So once I hear something, I rap about it. I lay the track, bam. I try to make the art, bam. It's right then and there. You know. So for instance, I rap about end of the world thing with Young Jay on Apocalypse, and I say something about war, famine, and famine comes, and then bam, famine hits me up, and it's like, hey, do you guys sign artists? And I didn't know like who this dude was, and I was like, I read his stuff. It didn't, to way I read other people's stuff. It didn't really. I didn't realize it was a song. I thought he was just having a conversation. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's pretty deep. I'm like, well, what did you want to do with that or whatever? He said he's looking to get signed. I said, do you have anything recorded? And he didn't show it to me at first. And I was like, well, what do you go by? And he said, Famine. And I was like, he goes, I said, why? Because I said, why choose me? You know, he goes, I like the stuff you've been rapping about. And I could kind of go with that. And I'm like, how? You know? And then he said his name was Famine. I was like, what the fuck? I've been looking for my horseman. You know what I mean? So when I was younger, Joe's Flows, I was trying to just do bony, thirsty, and hungry, bro. Was gonna be my thing. I was gonna do parodies and try to be funny, and which is still kind of probably my thing a little bit. But somebody was like, nah, just be original. And so then I was like, all right, I need an actual rap name. So that's how Pestilence became. And so he was here first, and I didn't roll with his name. I really loved it. It was an English word on um, in my English class. It was a definition word, and so it's on the board. And I'm looking at it. I was like, pestilence. That sounds tight. What the hell does that mean? And we had to look it up. And I was like, that's fucking sick. You know what I mean? If you don't know, look it up. But it's like a plague and it takes over. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. And I was like, all right. So I was like, that's a cool ass rap name. I kept it for about a month because I was like, it's dope. But it was somebody already had it. When I googled it, it was a rock group, and I was like, I wanted to be original, you know. So I was like, I gotta be my own thing, and you know what I mean. I, I I'm a different genre. I'm a rapper, and I'm not a group, so I could have still used it as a single rapper, you know. Um, but I didn't. I rolled with Apocalypse, so I like heard it on the TV, and I was like, okay, um, that's cool. What are we doing with that? Apocalypse. All right, it's end of the world. It's you know what I mean. The time I wasn't thinking about a zombie apocalypse or nothing, you know what I mean. But I heard that term a lot growing, you know. So and I love zombie movies and stuff. Night of the Living Dead was one of my favorites growing up. Um, so yeah. Then you know, Walking Dead came out, and then zombie apocalypse. Everything was apocalypse, apocalypse. You know, everybody was saying apocalypse, but how I got my name was I heard it on TV when I was thinking about I need a better, different name, and so you know, Apocalypse is the one X Men character that can't be stopped. You know, except for Phoenix. But you know, if I make friends with her, you know what I mean. Which I got her on TikTok. Phoenix is cool. She's a dope ass rapper. So I'm cool, bro. I ain't trying to beef with that. I mean, the girl, bro. Um, so the thing is, man, I'm fucking reckless, dude. So I'm gonna explain why I'm reckless in another video because I don't want to be too long. But how Apocalypse became basically, I I heard it on TV when I was thinking about changing my name, and I was like, that sounds dope, Apocalypse. All right, cool. I could do that. It's end of the world, X Men character, blah blah blah, and then zombie apocalypse and all that. It's all apocalypse. So Pestilence got put on the back burner, and I didn't really even think about him. I just rolled with Apocalypse for 20 something years, and then back in 23, I'm rapping and I'm freestyling, and I said I'm wrecking shit like Pestilence, and I was like, because I just first started Reckless Records in 2023, and Reckless became it was a thing when me and my cousin were rapping and we were freestyling and we were kind of high and we just were like one you say reckless, the other one said reckless and freestyle like did you just say reckless and just like it just back and forth, you know, because one of us one of us said it. I can't remember which one of us said it, but shout out to cousin. I said reckless and he goes, did you just say reckless? I think he said it and I checked his behind. I don't know. It's like Beavis and Butthead kind of shit, dude. But man, reckless, dude. Can't think right, can't do nothing right, making mistakes in life, and you know everything left and right, dude. Recklessness. I'm not proud of it. It's supposed to be my reckless past, and that's why Pestilence is the one taking over Reckless, because Pestilence is gonna rap about the past and the recklessness and how he used to be and how you know Apocalypse don't want to be in that direction no more. So he's moving with a purpose, you know. But this is the Reckless show. So this is the Reckless Joe. This is Apocalypse because Apocalypse is still reckless. He just lets Pestilence kind of take over, but he's still the owner. He's still the one that's the CEO of it, you know. So yeah, that's how it goes, bro. And there were signs to keep my name. You know that's crazy because why would I change Apocalypse? I thought other people there. I met somebody on MySpace that went by Apocalypse. You know what I mean? And Apocalypto or whatever is a group, which is a rap group. I mean a rock group. Um, but I would not change it because this is how I know I was supposed to be Apocalypse. When I was little, and I didn't think about this till recently. When I was little, we all got Christmas presents that were X Men characters, um, the big ones. And so one of my brothers got Bishop, the other one got I think Sabretooth or Wolverine, and I got Apocalypse. I got all people. I didn't really like think about that as a kid. I was supposed to be Apocalypse. I didn't even know about that until recently. I thought about that. I forgot for all these years because that's sign number one. But the other one I did pay attention to was I was on my 21st birthday. You know, I go and so first of all, my number is 777. It's Apocalypse 777, like on the right there. So what happened was I was 7 and I had a birthday and it's 7 7. My aunt pointed out, yeah, it's 7 7. I think she was in the numerology. I'm not sure because she kind of just put the bug in my head because she said 7 7 and I said, and I'm a 7, and she goes, yeah, you're right. And I was like, that's cool, like all these sevens, and just it stuck with me that memory. We were in a motorhome, going out to eat for my birthday with my aunts and everything, some cousins or whatever, big ass family in the fucking motorhome. And I don't even remember my brothers being there or not, but like I just know I was having fun. And look at me, I'm in a motorhome now, so I could live the trailer life on the go and do the tour and the shit. Fuck it. got used to trying to make this thing home, but no, check it out. So the 777 thing, I'm selling cars and I see it everywhere, on the VIN number or the license plate number. And I'm like, all right, well, what does that mean? It means I'm going to sell a car. Everybody associates it with luck or whatever. Anytime I'm stressing, I check out 777. I see it like it pops up on the license plate or something like that. Whatever I'm stressing about, I'm like, whatever. That's a reminder. Like, we got this. It's just temporary. Don't trip. It's like being guided. And then I go and see 777 in front of the studio. The only car that was parked out in front of the studio was 777. Go to my concert, 777 on the, you know, dude's back. He's pitching. He's wearing like a pink freaking, I don't know, some kind of pink freaking outfit for like breast cancer or something like that. But he's pitching a ball and he has 777 as the number on his back. And I had the 777 on the number on my back because I was just, opening up, doing a concert thing, at a little bar. Um, for opening up for C Dub. And then so then there was the other one. I was thinking in my mind, I usually get him in threes because that's how he communicated to me that he's real. So I was like, dude, this is my testimony, bro. It's like I'm gonna put this in a song called My Testimony. But see, there's another idea, and then I got to start doing that one, and I'm never gonna finish the one I already started. But it's like it's retarded. But I need a fucking manager. Like my testimony is gonna be sick. I'm gonna put the number thing in there. But yeah, yeah. Share this one more time. So um, let me share this live real quick to somebody else too. Yeah. So yeah, man. Basically, the sevens mean a whole lot to me, and it's like telling me and showing me that that's my where I'm supposed to be. That's everything is supposed to be the way it is. I mean, it's all by design. It's gonna be all right. Because like I go and I ask, why don't I get one a seven? I haven't seen any there yet at Ace of Spades. You know what I mean? I'm like I'm working there, and so am I supposed to not be working there? Everybody's telling me to get a better job, and so I go pull into the street, and that parking spot's empty, and I'm like, all right. I'll just park here. And I was like, oh no, what about my registration? I thought I had bad registration. The registration was actually fine. I forgot me and my uncle I already took care of that because I've been so busy with this shit. I can't even think. I don't wake up and eat. I don't wake up and drink coffee. I just wake up and get on the grind. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, why the fuck do I um you know what I mean? I'm just so tired. I thought of something just now. Sorry, but why? What the fuck? This is mint for me, dude. Why did I pull up and I go to pull into the street to park and I was like, because they finally had a spot open to be like, nah, let me park where I normally park and pull into the little parking garage thing, the parking spot, and then the only car running had 777 on the plate, bro, glowing underneath, like the fucking like the light was just like you could obviously see it, bro. Science. So I'm gonna play a track and then I'm gonna go get me some coffee because I'm tired as fuck. I'm reckless because I stayed up all fucking night. Got 2 hours of sleep the first night, 3 hours of sleep the second night because I work overnights and I come back and I grind. And then so last night I finally stayed up to like 11, 12 and I passed out. I got the magazine due, needing the art. You know, I had revised that. I got the shout out to Christian. I got trying to do some art for Solomon Childs. I was trying to do some art for COS and Brother Lynch's camp and stuff. Probably let that one go because I mean he liked it, but I threw him a freebie just kind of. They have an art guy, you know what I mean. But I was like, hey, I just want to throw some out there and get you to see if you want to use it or not, you know. But um, yeah, man, I'm tired. But I'm gonna play a song real quick. So this is gonna be from I want to say from me. All right, we back on. Yeah, we back on. So you can hear me talk though? Let me message you. Hmm. I think I'm gonna have to end it. Not cool.